When I think about first year students, I kind of think about to my time when I was a first year. And I didn't know much about what paths were available to me or could be available. I mean, I was an engineer, so I thought, I'm going to probably work at Boeing or Airbus or Bombardier or NASA or something like that, right? I think what people should do, students should do when they're very early, very young, is spend as much time as they can meeting people from different backgrounds. So if you're a first year student or freshman, go spend time talking to someone from the consulting world, even if you have no passion for it. Go and put yourself in their shoes for an hour. Go spend time with someone from accounting, from banking. Go spend a day at a startup. How does it feel? Because the unfortunate thing and the fortunate thing about life is we have a million options. My biggest, fear, not fear or something that bothers me every day is what if I could have been or was an amazing architect in another life? Or what if I could have been an amazing soccer player or football player? I don't know that. And that's the unfortunate part of life. Yes, the fortunate part is we have a million options that we can choose, but we ultimately choose between 2 or 3 and we kind of go all in. So what I would recommend to students in their first year and second year of college and third year of college and even in high school, spend time diversifying the knowledge gain and the experience gain that you're getting shared from other people by meeting as many people as possible from different geographies, from different background experiences and opportunities. The benefit of that is you spend 3 years doing that, let's just say, from first year in college to maybe third year. Now you've seen maybe 20 different career paths. Now you can make a choice between any of those versus the way it was done in the past where it's like, hey, you can be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, and that's it. And then you're like, oh, I'm just stuck with these 3, right? I was stuck with a few as well. But if I could rewind time, I would spend my first year of college exploring every possible thing that I could be even remotely passionate about. And maybe I would be doing something totally different. Maybe I would have been an architect or an interior designer. I don't know, right? So that I think is my most important advice to people. Spend time as much as they can learning from other people, putting themselves in other people's shoes. The last part I want to mention is the aspect of failure. I think a lot of people think failure is a very negative thing, and I don't want to make it sound like a motivation thing. Oh, you failed, get up and all that stuff. I mean, I 100% believe every no gets you closer to your next yes. But the way I think of failure is this. When you think of failure, in my opinion, is the catalyst of new experiences. Back, if you rewind time millions of years, thousands of years, whenever, our ancestors found new worlds sometimes by failure. Like the microwave technology was found because the experiment failed and they're like, oh, this is a cool technology that could be used in households. A lot of good things come out of failure. Why? Because people rechannel. They, take a different path, a different approach post-failing. If you fail and stop, yes, you failed. But if you fail, learn a few lessons. Be like, okay, I'm gonna change my approach a little bit. I'm gonna maybe take it this way or that way. Then you will get to new frontiers, new successful paths, and new ultimate outcomes. I failed and I got a low GPA, right, 3.01. But I didn't stop. I said, you know what, a new approach is needed, which is why I went and got a second degree. And then, got to the dream job that I had. So, I would say, if you're a young, rising, student or young person who has, the rest of their life ahead of them, spend time learning from other people as much as you can. And when you fail, course correct and fail again. Course correct, fail again until you get to an outcome. Maybe the same outcome that you originally wanted, or maybe a totally different, new, and even more exciting outcome.